Recently, Illuminata gave us her opinions on Entertainment Weekly's top 10 TV shows of all time, and may I say that I was absolutely disgusted, appalled, and flabbergasted to note that my all-time favourite TV show ever was not on that list. I refer, of course, to this one. So, Doctor Who is a show about a man who is known only as the Doctor. And he's played by William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davis and Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant and Matt Smith. I should point out that he's actually an alien and he's 900 years old, and you can't really spend 900 years with the same face. Yes, he changes his face from time to time. Like if he's dying, he can just... it's all quite logical, okay? But he can do that because he's an alien. This is really frustrating for his enemies, because just when they think they've killed him, he regenerates and comes back to life in a new form. Kind of like the Sugar Babes. I should like to point out that that was not my joke. It was told by David Tennant on an episode of Nevermind the Buzzcocks. He can travel anywhere in time and space in his time ship, which is called the TARDIS. The TARDIS doesn't fly, except in those scenes where we see it flying. It just kind of sort of disappears and reappears in different places. At this point, I would like to play the sound of the TARDIS dematerializing, but unfortunately, that sound belongs to the BBC and is classed officially as music. Therefore, I can't use it without getting into trouble for copyright infringement. I shall therefore do my own impersonation of the TARDIS dematerializing, which goes something like this. Not exactly like that, but, you know, roughly. The TARDIS looks like a 1950s style London police telephone box. It's a disguise, you see, so that, you know, when he sort of like lands in London in 2005 or New York in the 58th century or whatever, nobody says, "Whoa, what's that weird alien spaceship doing there?" Instead, they say, "Whoa, what's that 1950s style London police telephone box doing? Oh, wait a minute, that's a perfectly normal piece of street furniture for 1950s London. Never mind that we're not in London in the 1950s. It looks perfectly normal, so we'll just ignore it." The main feature of the TARDIS is the utterly ginormous central control room. Wait, I need to explain that the TARDIS is actually bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. There's a logical explanation for that, I think. The Doctor, on his travels, has met many, many terrifying enemies. Most terrifying of all are the Daleks. The Daleks are squid, which travel around in 4-foot-high tanks, armed with sink plungers. Yep, terrifying. So you've got to admit that that is a really awesomely cool TV show. And it's not on Entertainment Weekly's top 10 list. Why? It's unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch a television show about a man who can change his face and travels about in something that's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside? You know, I mean, come on. So, I don't quite know where this video is going from here. That's basically about it. So, I'm going to stop now. Yeah, definitely I'm going to stop now. What are you gonna do? Sucker me to death? And he's played by William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker. I'm gonna get through this whole list. And he's played by William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, And he's played by William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davis and Colin Baker. Sylvester McCoy. Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Peter Eccleston? No. Oh heavens, what's his name? Eccleston, Christopher Eccleston. And he's played by William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, and somebody else. And he's played by William Hartnell. And he's played by William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Colin Baker. No.